This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN.Network, and we are a proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek being held virtually this year. Joining me right now is John Miniotis. He is the president and CEO of AbraPlata Resource Corp. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you, ABRA on the TSX Venture and ABBRF in the US. John, thank you for joining me today. How are you doing?
Excellent. Thank you for having me. My pleasure.
It's great to have you on. So let's start with a very quick overview and history of AbraPlata, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. So AbraPlata is a precious metal focused exploration company. We have assets in Argentina and Chile. Our flagship property is called Diablillos. It has a large existing silver and gold resource base and is at the PEA stage. We're also very well funded. So we have $25 million of cash in the bank. And our goal for this year is to aggressively drill some of the higher grade targets that have been identified on the property. And then next year, we'll look to come out with an updated resource statement and PEA study. I guess also importantly, I should mention, the company's backed by some very solid investors. So our top three shareholders are Sprott, Altius Minerals, and SSR Mining, which own a combined 37% of the company.
And John, what would you say makes the company unique and different compared to some of your peers out there?
So AbraPlata has an asset that's very well advanced. It has a large existing resource base. So we have 80 million ounces of silver and about 730,000 ounces of gold in the indicated category. And so as I mentioned, the project's already at a PEA stage. It had a PEA study that was released a couple of years ago, which showed some very good economics at much lower commodity prices. So I think our goal here is quite simple. It's to augment the existing resource base and then deliver an updated PEA study that will show very strong project at current silver gold prices. So I'd say overall, we're quite unique in that we're well advanced, relatively low risk compared to other exploration companies that don't yet have a resource base. And then I'd say we also have a very lean team in place. And so the G&A burn rate's quite low for a company of our size. And we're very much focused on adding value and are, of course, completely aligned with shareholders on that front.
And what's your background? What were you doing prior to AbraPlata?
So I've been in the mining industry for over 15 years now. So I have a finance degree and a corporate development and M&A background. So throughout my career, I've helped lead a number of M&A transactions in my past roles. So I worked for over 6 years at Lundin Mining, where we acquired the Candelaria mine from Freeport, the Eagle mine from Rio Tinto. Then I left Lundin to join a startup called Origo Metals, which we quickly grew and sold to Centerra for over $300 million in cash. Then after that transaction was completed, I joined Aethon Minerals, which was a spin-off of Altius, and now we've merged that with AbraPlata. So, I'd say overall, our team has a very good track record on both the exploration side, where we have our chief geologist, Dave O'Connor, who's based down in Salta in Argentina, sort of leads the technical program. He's made a number of discoveries over his career. And I think we have a good track record on both the exploration side and on the M&A side, where not only myself, but also our board have extensive experience.
And then from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's value catalysts now for the rest of this year going into 2021?
So we just completed a 3,000 meter drill program. We've announced some of those results and we're quite pleased, coming out with some high grade results. And now we've expanded that drill program. So another 5,000 meters. So in total, we'll be drilling 8,000 meters this year. So we expect to have a good steady stream of news flow from the exploration side. And as I mentioned, given our very strong balance sheet that we have currently, we'd be looking to potentially expand that program even further if results warrant. And then ultimately, before mid next year, we should have an updated PEA study, which again should show a very good, robust project.
And John, with that, where can my audience go and find everything they need to know about AbraPlata?
I'd say check out our website, AbraPlata.com. That should be a good starting point. And of course, feel free to reach out to me directly if there's any questions. My email address is john@abraplata.com.
All right. Well, John, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And I look forward to our next update.
Thanks very much, Robert. Take care.
Thank you. Again, my name is Robert Kraft. I'm your host on SNN.Network, and we're a proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek being held virtually this year. John will be there doing a presentation on AbraPlata. Thank you all for listening today.
Thanks.